We've got a content drop today in MLB The Show 23, some new cards in the new Mexico City Series program, which includes a new card type, new Tops Now. We have a flash sale going on today in the pack shop. We have a brand new pack with brand new cards. Y'all can see this first one is part of the flash sale. We're going to cover all the new content in this video, I think starting with the Tops Now, but we should have timestamps in the description or kind of while you're scrubbing through the video that should hopefully have the location of each bit of content that we're talking about today in case you're looking for anything specific. Let's go ahead, start with the April Tops Now program. I don't know if there's new flashbacks. These don't look like they're new. I'm pretty sure they're the ones that we've been getting already, but this is our first new Tops Now card for today, Friday, April 28th, 2023. We got a closing pitcher. Okay, for a 90 overall, I'm actually happy to see a reliever because the relievers always play a little bit higher compared to like a position player. 104 hits per 9, 96 breaks, 77 velo, 83 control. In the top right, you could see the velo on each pitch. You could see the control on each pitch and then the break on each pitch. Now, I don't think the Tops Now cards have quirks, so I don't think we're going to be checking those out for any of these cards. But next up, we've got an Adam Frazier. Second base primary, but also plays third, short, and the outfield. Diamond defense, diamond hitting. I know it's not technically diamond defense. I'm just going based off that little logo in the top right. But 106, 88 for his contact, and then 62, 51 power. I really want to be getting one of these high contact, low power team builds done. But there's an Adam Frazier card. And then we also have a 90 overall Mason Miller starting pitcher. 85 hits per 9, maxed out velo, maxed out breaks, 78 control. You can see the velo right there. He might have outlier. That's where the quirks may come in, is for outlier. He's got that control in the top right, the break in the top right, and then if you take a look, he does have outlier on his four-seam fastball for that Mason Miller card. We've got a 91 overall second baseman, Jordan Diaz, 89 103 contact, 83 107 power. So really good versus left-handed pitching. Defense, fielding at 76, second base, plays first or third, and he excels at pinch hitting. So I guess that's maybe another one that that these Tops Now cards could have. I would assume this card is from a pinch hitter, right? He had a home run in the 9th inning, a go-ahead blast. I'm assuming that was maybe off the bench. I'm not too sure. I'm really liking the look of the next card, just the card art, but Emmanuel Valdez, first, third, short, left, right, secondary, second base primaries, 111, 102 contact, and then really not that bad power. It looks pretty low compared to the contact, but he's still going to hit you some homers. 78, 74 power, 84 fielding, no quirks on that card. But look at the card art on this. Now, I always have to tilt my head a little bit to really get the full picture, but we got a 93 Julio. Tops Now, 85, 93, 89, 98. I honestly wish they would do this with more guys that already have live series diamonds. Just give Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, DeGrom, Aaron Judge, Paul Goldschmidt. I'm just trying to name some maybe higher diamonds off the top of my head. Give them Tops Now cards, maybe a little bit lower overall or whatever it may be. I know this is higher than his live series, but I like seeing guys get multiple cards, especially fan favorite players. But 85, 93 contact, 89, 98 power, 99 speed, obviously, on the Julio card. Some pretty solid defense on this Tops Now. And then it looks like he has all of Julio's actual quirks. So that's pretty cool to see. And that's another reason, that's why they should be doing this for other guys that already have diamonds. Because they can have the quirks and you can make a fun card to use. 103 and 87 for Kerry Carpenter's contact. 109, 92 for his power. So really good versus righties. But still not bad versus lefties. Plays right field, but also plays first, left, and center. 73 fielding, 65 speed, only 62 reaction. I'm not sure if I'll ever be putting this card in my ranked seasons outfield. And we have two new Tops Now cards to go. 95 overall Brandon Nimmo. When he was supercharged, that card was unstoppable for me in Battle Royale. So I'm thinking this Tops Now card should be fun to use, especially versus right-handed pitching. 104, 106 contact for him, 93 and 72 for his power, 88 speed as well, and in center field or left and right field secondaries, 83 fielding, a pretty solid arm, but that 68 reaction scaring me, 96 clutch, not too bad, but it's always a little bit sad when the clutch is lower than the contact, but it happens. He's got some quirks on that card. Unfazed is one of my favorites, especially if you're watching until 2 strike counts. And then the last new Tops Now card for the day, for the week, is a 95 overall Drew Smyly. Maxed out break on the card, good stamina, 92 hits per 9. I never look at pitching clutch, but I forget that that is actually a thing. Just like clutch for the hitters, pitching clutch is a thing for the pitchers. We can see the velo in the top right, the control in the top right, and then the break in the top right for each pitch. He's got those, and that is the new Tops Now cards. And while we're here in the programs, we might as well check out the Mexico City Series program with this new card series as well, in addition to a couple new captain cards. So let's take a look at the cards, and then after that, I guess we could go ahead and look at the mission. This program goes all the way to 160 points. It does include a showdown, does include a conquest map. You get some packs, some stubs along the way. First player reward is a 92 overall captain Alejandro Kirk. No secondaries on the card. 90 and 93 contact, 68 and 72 power. Really good defense though on the card. The arm's not going to be the best at catcher, but reaction, blocking, fielding, really good D on this catcher card. And then he's got these quirks right here as well. And I'm going to turn the cam off if y'all want to see the captain boost that this card offers, which I love this, man. I feel like anytime they introduce a program with card series, they should be adding captain cards, because captain cards can be really good, but you know, I just feel like it's almost a no-brainer to keep adding them whenever they add a new series or a new program. 92 relief pitcher captain. Wait, I just want to check out the captain bonus already. So 15 hits per 9 in a Mexico City Series team build, or Team Mexico, or born in Mexico. Wait. Oh, this could be one of the better reliever captains. I'm going to have to see some of the cards that would be able to fit that boost, because that boost could be maybe easier than some other ones to get. We'll just have to wait and see. 101 hits per 9, maxed out velocity. Does he have outlier? So he's got outlier on his four-seam fastball. And then 94 break, 89 control. You can see the velo in the top right. Control looking solid as well, except for the two-seamer a little bit scary. And then the pitch break. Yo, I'm excited to use this Andres Munoz. I'm not the biggest fan of that pitch selection, 2 fastballs and a slider, but with the break and the velo, that could be kind of a fun card to give a try. We've got an 86 overall Gerardo Reyes, and I'm sorry for any pronunciation in today's video, any video. I suck at pronouncing names, but 94 hits per 9, 87 velo, 89 break, 79 control. Y'all can see the velo, control, and break in the top right on that card. I feel like for most pitchers, unless they have 99 velocity, we're probably not going to have to check the quirks on them. Javier Assad's, his pitch selection's looking really good to me. That's one of my favorite pitch selections to have for a starting pitcher. 92 hits per 9. The pitching clutch of 75 scares me a little bit. Anytime runners get in scoring position, it's only an 87 overall though. Velo, control, break in the top right on that card. We have an 87 overall Jarren Duran. 86 and 73 contact, 76 and 64 power, 96 speed on the card in the outfield. That defense right there. Let's go ahead and move on to the 88 overall Alan Trejo. 95-82 contact, 78-67 for his power, 88 fielding, 54 speed. Shortstop, also plays second and third base. Luis Cessa, 92 hits per 9 on this 88 overall card, 99 break, 96 velo, 91 control. If you want to see each individual pitch's velo on the top right, the control looking really solid, and then obviously the break, especially on that slider, maxed down on there, looking real good for him. Now we get to the 90s or higher. I kind of wish that the 90s or higher were set 1 cards, just to give me a little bit of a boost on that collection. But we got a 90 overall Austin Barnes, 72-79 contact, 75-83 power, 91 fielding and reaction, 85 blocking at catcher. Also plays second base though. If you want to stick him over at second base, we've got a 90 overall Alek Thomas. And wait, there's a lot of new diamonds in here. I wonder if they're going to do a core collection at some point. You got to think they are, right? 82 and 62 contact, 78-65 power, 94 speed down in the outfield. Could also put him at first base if you want to, but pretty solid fielding and, you know, decent hitting versus righties. I guess these are 90 overall cards. I'm not going to be expecting too much for him. We got a Jose Urquidy, 93 stamina, 88 hits per 9, but then 96 pitching clutch, so he gets a little bit better when runners are in scoring position. Maxed out break. We can see the velo in the top right. Control. The pitch selection is looking pretty solid. That control's looking great to go along with that break. Wait. For a 91 overall, as long as I'm not giving up homers, that could actually be pretty solid for a 91 overall. Now, a 91 reliever like Giovanni Gallegos compared to that 91 starter, probably going to be a little bit better. Four-seam slider circle change, 107 hits per nine, 96 break. We want to see the velo in the top right. That control's looking good on those 3 pitches, as well as that break with 96. I was hoping for a little bit more on the circle change, but I think with that slider, that fastball, should be a solid 91 overall card. Might add him to that Cardinals team build, Cardinals theme team. Isaac Paredes, third base primary, first, second, shortstop, secondary. 87, 109 on his contact, 88, 99 on his power, 90 fielding. His arm strength is not going to be the best at third base. Accuracy is a little bit better, which should make for some easier throws, even with the weaker arm on this card. He's got some quirks as well, 94 overall. And now we have the new card series, the Mexico City Series card series. Tyler Rogers, 104 hits per nine, relief pitcher card. The velo's at 30. Is this the dude who throws it like almost off the ground? Because if so, this could be a staple in a lot of people's bullpens right now. I feel like a lot of people would like using that card if he's hard to pick up out of his hand. Maxed out break, 94 control. We see the velo right there. Not very fast, but the control's really, really good, especially on the four-seamer and the slider. The break's really good, especially on the four-seamer and the slider. I'm excited to use that Tyler Rogers card. We have a Nick Martinez, 93 overall starting pitcher, 98 hits per nine, maxed out break. We can see the velo, the control, and the break up in the top right. On that card, we have a wait, let me just check. I don't think there's, yeah. I was just going to check the quirks. A 94 overall Michael Conforto. 93-81 contact, 101 power versus righties, 86 power versus lefties. Some solid defense, a pretty good arm in right field. Also put him at left or center if you want to with 62 speed. And then we also have, an around the world pack up in here. Wait, I kind of want to pick up 99 Ueno, and I kind of forgot there was a 99 Julio. I might have to hope we get lucky and then pick up some of those other cards. The last player though in the Mexico City Series program, one of my favorite players for the no batting gloves team build, Trent Grisham. He gets a 94 overall. The contact a little bit lower than I would hope, 75 and 82. Now, with that being said, his clutch at 95, that'll make up for it a little bit with guys in scoring position. 83 speed on the card, 97 fielding, 96 and 100 power. So this is looking to me like somebody that I'm more so going to be using in probably Battle Royale. But with that being said, real quick, we go back and take a look. There is a boost for somebody like Alejandro Kirk. You could get plus 10 contact versus righties and plus 15 contact versus lefties if you're doing a Mexico Series team build or using cards from Team Mexico or just born in Mexico. And there's a lot of those just in this program alone, but also that aren't in this program. So that's one thing to keep in mind even when we're seeing the lower contact. And what you're going to be doing to get progress in the Mexico City Series program, you have a whole bunch of parallel XP missions y'all can see with the cards that you're unlocking, but also just with the Mexico City Series program players in general. And you're going to be getting a lot of points that way just with those cards. We also have a showdown worth 25 points, a conquest worth 30 points, and then moments. It's looking like they're going to be 3 apiece. And my brain has not been counting how many moments we've been scrolling through, but it looks like a solid amount of moments. None of them looking like they should be super duper bad. I know the hit one homer ones. I feel like you either get it done in the first 5 tries or it takes about 500 tries. But that is the Mexico City Series program. A lot of cards in here. And I think those team builds with these captains could put together a fun and a solid looking team. And now we are on our way to the pack store. Let's go ahead and just start off with the Diamond Duos. I don't know why they don't show the card art for me right now, but we have a 99 overall Don Sutton. This is an All-Star Game Series card. 103 hits per nine, 122 stamina. Again, this is a 99 overall card, 76 velo, maxed out break, 93 control, 108 pitching clutch as well, which is higher than his hits per nine. We can see the velo in the top right on each pitch. The control in the top right for each pitch looking really good. And then the break looking solid as well, especially on the off-speed stuff. Yo, this Don Sutton might actually be nasty. If y'all saw when we had to face Devin Williams and his screwball on Hall of Fame, wait. This could... I really want to try this card. And his stamina is super high too. Yo, could I actually use a Don Sutton in my rotation? Is that actually going to happen? And then we also have a 99 overall Willie McCovey. He's the second new Diamond Duo for today. 112.94 for his contact, 125 and 100 for his power. The defense isn't going to be the best at first base, but you could always put him as your designated hitter, especially versus righties for this card. His quirks right there if y'all want to see those. And then I don't remember if I checked down Sutton's quirks, but homebody and night player are what he's going to have for you there. And then the second new pack that we have today is an MLB All-Star Game Pack 1. This is the first pack of the flash sale today. I assume we might get like a captain's pack, maybe a home run derby pack, and maybe like a Diamond Duos guaranteed diamond or something. I don't really know, but I think we should have 4 packs, 1 every hour. And this is the first one. I'm going to go ahead and buy it so I don't forget. It has a rare round with 99 overalls and then a base round with 97 overalls. So let's just go ahead and start on the base round. These are All-Star Game cards. First, the one that we have is a 97 overall Jason Kendall. I know a lot of people love using Jason Kendall cards at catcher. Good defense, good speed, which is huge. Having 86 speed at the catcher position to go with 113 and 125 contact and still not too bad. 106 clutch, 78 power versus lefties. I'm going to have to give him a try. He's going to have a tryout for the God Squad catcher opportunity. Next up for these All-Star Game cards is a 97 overall closing pitcher, a lefty. I feel like I have no lefties I want to use in the bullpen. I wonder if I want to use Obi-Wan Kenobi Doolittle. I forgot what his nickname was or his Twitter name, but 117 hits per 9. The pitching clutch at 92 scares me because if I get somebody in scoring position with this card, I'm going from a 117 to try to small their PCI down to a 92. That's a little bit scary, but maxed out break on the card, 87 velocity, 91 control. Up in the top right, we got the velo on each pitch, the control on each pitch, the break on each pitch as well. Looking really good right there on that slurve especially. No quirks for the card. 97 Jimmy Rollins, a.k.a. Himmy Rollins. His 99 Retro Finest was one of my favorite cards all year once I got him. 102, 101 contact, 72, 74 power, 94 speed, 90 reaction at short. Also plays second base. I love me my diamond switch hitters. A lot of quirks on the card as well. I got to give him a try. The clutch scares me a little bit at 88. I always prefer when that's about the same or higher than the contact, but even with 88 clutch, you know, maybe he can still come through in the clutch a little bit, or maybe we'll put him as our leadoff hitter, so he's a little bit less likely to have guys on base. I don't really know, but I want to try out the Jimmy Rollins card nonetheless. Michael Pineda, 97 overall starting pitcher, 101 hits per 9 and stamina. Maxed out break on his card as well, 87 velo, 85 control. Solid pitch selection with that velocity in the top right, the control in the top right, and then the break in the top right for each pitch, especially on the slider, looking really pretty good. And I don't know if this is the last base round card, but this is another one that I definitely want to try out. Jason Giambi versus right-handed pitching. 100 contact, 125 power, looking real good. Only 80 contact, 87 power versus lefties. First base primary, could always put him at DH. 88 clutch on the card. Fielding is not going to be the best for you at first base, but a lot of quirks for him. He's one of the guys that excels at hitting pitches outside the strike zone. I wonder if it will be possible at any point to build an entire lineup of guys that have that quirk. Could you imagine an entire lineup of guys that somehow had the dead red for excels at hitting fastballs, the off-speed one excels at hitting breaking balls, and bad ball hitter? Like, I really, once we get later in the year, want to try to have a kind of nasty quirk team build. But now it's time for the rare round, the 99 overalls, starting with the 99 Juan Marichal, 121 stamina, 107 hits per 9, 116 pitching clutch though, so even better with runners in scoring position, maxed out break, 95 control, 76 velo. We can see up in the top right the velo in each pitch. He's another guy that has a screwball. Yo, him and Don Sutton, man, I might have to give both of them tries with that break. Now that I'm getting into more Hall of Fame games and ranked seasons, with that control as well. Wow, wait. Yo, this Juan Marichal looks insane. Am I crazy? I know the velo's not there, but with that pitch selection and the break and control, that could actually be a pretty nasty card. I'm excited to use him. And then apparently he has an increased success rate on pickoffs. I didn't even know that was a quirk. And then we have a 99 overall Dave Parker, 122, 113 contact. Really good fielding in right field along with 72 speed. Wait, this is looking like one of the better Dave Parker cards we've had. His clutch is at 93, a little bit lower than his quite a bit lower than his contact, honestly. And I don't know if I said 90 and then 99 power versus lefties, but this is looking like a pretty solid Dave Parker card. Excels at pinch hitting, dead red, breaking ball hitter. See, that's what I'm talking about. I want every card to have dead red and breaking ball in my entire lineup. Like, just at least those two would be nasty. And then the final card in this new MLB All-Star Game pack, the first one of the flash sale today, is going to be this 99 overall Cal Ripken Jr. I'm a big fan of Cal Ripken Jr.'s. Sometimes people are like, Twin, you're like the Cal Ripken of MLB The Show YouTube, just because today is actually day 2,157 in a row of uploading to YouTube, but 114, 116 on his contact, 101, 96 on his power, 82 fielding. His arm's pretty solid, 90 arm strength, 88 accuracy, 86 reaction. Third base primary, also plays shortstop if you want to stick him there. And then some quirks for the card as well. And that is the new MLB All-Star Game Pack 1. Again, first of that flash sale. And I'm pretty sure that's it for the content update today. We had the Mexico City Series program, those new cards with all that stuff, the new Topps Now cards, the new packs. And then we have, again, Diamond Duos coming next week. The April monthly awards coming next week. After that, another roster update and the Season 2 launch. New team affinity with 30 blank players and more bosses. So it should be a fun next couple weeks for content. I'm curious to see what y'all think of the content today. Drop a like for daily uploads. Subscribe for daily uploads. And I'll see y'all in tomorrow's daily upload. Thank you as always for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.